I'm photographing April Bloomfield today, a chef. She's working on a cookbook with fish recipes, so we're trying to do some shots with fish. I studied photography at a photo school in Berlin. For me, it was these close-up portraits that I started doing in the mid-90s, and nobody else was doing close-up portraits. Vanessa Redgrave, actually, for Time Out magazine was my big break. Once I had 1 or 2 publications publish these close-up portraits, it was like an avalanche. I photographed Barack Obama and his family a couple of times. The book cover for my portraits book came about, and then I thought, could be kind of interesting, him wearing his own eyes. So I was one of the photographers holding out before I would switch to digital photography. I tested all these different digital cameras and came across this phaseone, which I felt was by far the most superior digital file that I could find. And I finally had found something that I could really match to what film has given me in the past. Perfect. Just a hint of a smile. It wasn't only for me important to see the highest resolution, but it was for me a lot about dynamic range. I want to make sure I have the best quality I can possibly get. Neither Nikon or Canon would never compare in clarity and in skin tone capturing, which is the most important thing for me as a portrait photographer.
Tethering to CaptureOne is just a great software for me. It's great for Martin's workflow. I can customize it, and I think that's great compared to other softwares that I've tried. I like the new integrated configuration of CaptureOne 8. I just think it's the best. It just works well for me. I can change the menu, do whatever settings work for us and for what Martin wants to see. Always being able to see the histogram, always making sure that we're not blowing out any highlights. It's great to check the focus and make sure Martin's at his right settings. And if he changes them on his camera accidentally, I can switch it in CaptureOne, and then we're good to go.
The new camera, the XF camera, looks a little bit more solid. It looks almost more like an old school medium format camera. With the new screen and the new autofocus system, I just feel like it really focuses exactly spot on in the middle, and it works a little bit faster than the old one. It's nice that it has this shared battery option. Oftentimes, when you're on location, either one of the batteries goes empty after a while, so hopefully that will alleviate some problems. I like the 120 lens because it's great for portraiture as a macro lens. It's sharper than a regular lens would be. The new one now has a built-in shutter, which obviously is a big advantage, and you can shoot above 125th of a second, so it will come in really handy.